Something else, by the way, as they rush all players over towards this B side of the map, and it's completely silent, so I'll do the gun sounds. There we go. Kills come in. Hugo, you take this one.
Yeah, Amanek with a double opener. The flashbangs from G2, very, very effective. All that util now gone with the smoke in the doors, and the retake going to be coming in soon. There's two players coming from the tunnels, but take a look at Nexus' position as well. He's going to be able to cut them off. Twist will check this angle, but he looks away, and Nexus gets away with a kill. Jax to follow up, and that's the round. Nice and clean from G2.
Twist, he is here with the AWP. He's got to do a hell of a lot to try and hold this one back.
And the smokes are good for G2 as well. They get a long cross smoke and that one on Cap. Bit of a gap for Twist, but a missed shot. Can't afford to miss these opportunities, but he does follow up to the bomb player, dropping that in the catwalk. 40 seconds as the rotates come up from CT, and Twist is not done just yet. Second kill as he goes back into the angle. G2 waiting for these repeaks, but he's being very delayed with them, and that's allowed time for his rotates to come through. 4 players here for the Ninjas. This is surely where G2 meet their demise with 20 seconds. Kenny and Nexus stuck on the catwalk. Missed shot once again. And you're not going to get many more opportunities with Twist landing shots like that. 3 from him on the AWP, and NIP finally break the curse. They took their plan B, Harry.
Yeah, outside, the first player gets in, and that's Nexa with this bomb. Plopsky, one shot's all that's required, but he's getting whittled down and he'll get finished off. And now it's Twist alone, 1 versus 2, has to try and pick this round up from the ashes, and he has shut down that first man. Now just Kenny left to try and overthrow. It's AWP on AWP, clash of the Titans.
What a reposition from Kenny.
Both players switching things up, and in amongst the confusion, in amongst the chaos, Kenny has actually been able to tip this one in his favor. He's cleared out short, and now he's aware of this reposition. If you're Twist, surely you're not anticipating this wraparound to Gandalf. There's just no way. And Twist, as he taps that bomb, the peak. Oh no! Kenny's missed it. He's off the bomb. He's won it from time alone. Surely Twist has got the kill, but surely there's not time left for the defuse. NIP, they're gonna just miss it. It's down to the wire.
Wow.
Oh, that was close. That was messy. It was close and messy. It was those two. I'm ready. Rush has called it, and he's been pretty damn clairvoyant thus far. So let's see. Jax, we're on him. We're ready for the ace. He's holding down the crossroads, and no one's going to give him a fight.
Hang on a minute here. What's going on here? Look.
Oh, hang on.
Hey, up.
Rush,
Cheeky.
do you want to break this one down?
There. That's
Go on.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know. I think Jax is going to go for a hero play.
Nice ace.
Didn't quite get it, though. All right, it's getting busy. Take it away, boys. I need to think here. We got some rapping stuff going on.
Yeah, we really throw Rush under the bus, just like REZ has cut down Hunter. And now, Nexa, trying to get this trade, will at least finally deal with the man over towards Long. Rush was given the very hard task of trying to cast and observe, and it's not an easy one. Neither is clutching out this round for NIP. Plopsky finds that out the hard way, and that is G2 picking up the pistol. They're going to go 10-6 up now, and a chance to build upon this stellar first half lead. So then go, yeah, I'll interview in that language, mate. Like, I would never feel confident doing that. So, clearly showing that he's really trying. Look at this, by the way. Fast mid play. Kenny's here, and a chance for him to shine once again over on the G2 side. Never really got to see much action early on, but since having this AWP, he's been a mainstay of the CT success that G2 have had. Ooh. And this round, it's set to continue doubling up, making quick work of these pistols, and really quelling any hopes that NIP had of finding anything in this round.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. No, Plopsky gets out. That's crazy. I thought the molly would have had him stuck, but holds on to his life for a modicum of a moment. Kenny looks to take it away, though, and he might be able to with this mid-shot. Flash is good, though. Forces Kenny back, but Hunter is there to help. Plopsky's gone down. They know there are more players here after that flash has come through, so Kenny just hitting blind shots. Just another day in the office, as REZ is going to have to try and clutch us out. No, not going to happen. Next
to 11, map point now for G2. And that problem you highlighted heading into that last round, Hugo, the fact that NIP would have no money left. G2, they're looking for the killing blow, and they might have just delivered it down into lower tunnels. Kenny now trapped in mid. However,
no,
dear.
The flash.
Oh no, Twist has shut him down. Jax at least finding REZ back in T-spawn. This round is chaos all across the board. NIP, from amongst the chaos, from amidst the madness that is this round, they've got to try and pick up a 2-on-3. Amanek, however, dropping Plopsky in the tunnels, now leaves this all on the back of the AWP. What a skin, by the way. Twist running into the site, and Jax is just
T-side, and we have 5 bits of armor for NIP. Pretty untraditional for a T-side pistol round on this map.
Yeah, so I'm imagining we just see something fast from them, and there it is. Here's the and well, he's getting pressured. Forest from behind. Didn't actually realize that's who killed him. I thought it was the man jumping across. So, fast round.
Wow.
Here's the fast response. Hunter will claim the life of Forest on this rotation back in. But it's as they get into the apartments, these Glocks should really become valuable. That said, Twist has been immediately dealt with. Retake definitely doesn't feel impossible now, and Nexa and Amanek, oh my word, it's all gone wrong. NIP, this was meant to be their round, and it's not gonna happen. Kills come in, and G2, they might have lost both A players immediately. They might have been 3-on-5 in that retake, but they only lose one man once that bomb goes down.
When they're down in this series, they want to make a statement here and now, but G2 have got the AWP in play. Not much utility behind this, but Kenny, he might be able to take a kill here. They're moving up mid. This flash from Twist is going to blind him completely. And Kenny only gets a leg because Zachro is jumping. Forest instantly in with a kill, but that's a bomb dropped. And all the info in the world for G2. Dropped into the pit from Jax. Forest is looking for him. He can't find him. Great movement from Forest, but it's Zachro to take the kill instead. No one in the A site, and Forest will keep it that way with another kill. NIP, that's a round, surely, as G2 don't have a kit. They do, however, have stacks and stacks of utility. Will that tempt them back in? Potentially, but committing here, that's going to be a whole nother ball game.
Nade's found some good damage at least. They're hoping that this utility is going to net them a means of getting back into the round, and it certainly has. Plopsky.
Oh my.
Oh no, Forest now. It's a Forest fire as he's lit up down in the pit, but he's trying to stay alive. Amanek's fighting back. It's a bit of a disaster in this round. It will be NIP picking it up, but everyone is going to go down. Amanek at least getting away just
He will force that fight, getting the kill and getting away as well. Lekr cannot trade that frag, and that's a great opening frag now for G2 with 4 players on the A bomb site. NIP are walking into a heavy setup. Lekr, his barrel giving away his position, and Amanek can swing off the back of that. He's dead, but even though Twist gets that kill, they won't expect Hunter so close, and no one's watching long, so Hunter gets another. Twist is still here, low HP, and Forest is stuck in the apartments, but Jax has this covered.
35 seconds left on this clock. They've got to try and get into this site now, and that peek from Kenny, perfectly timed. Forest, the boomer bait, been waiting up in apartments all round long, and he's immediately snapped
up there.
Bit.
Even though AWP is a slow peek, I would always favor Kenny here. Teammate helping out as well. Molly deep. Kenny, he gets caught this time. Plopsky going to be able to find him through that wood as he escapes. And now NIP sitting with a man up. They are more than happy with that. Only one man on B as well. Amanek has no utility, and that really is going to call things into question here for G2. Do you risk sending Hunter over and losing more control over towards this A site? It's a gamble, and they won't go for it just yet.
Oh, and now with that kill coming through, Jax, he can just leave the apartments. He's going to smoke it off, tries to sell the fact that he's fallen back, and he was hoping the NIP, as a result, might have discounted that aggressive apartments push. Instead, it's given that man advantage back now to NIP. However, for G2, they're pretty sure of themselves now that this double A side stack is the right call to make, and they would be right in that assumption. Flashes, smokes, all of it getting thrown in. Hunter, the one man, trying to hold it down, but he will get cancelled out by the other Titan on the other side of things. It's Plopsky with 3 in this round to try and make it so. Amanek alone. And the B rotator, no utility to get him into this one. He's got to win it with just the Krieg and his wits about him. Smokes down at Moto, and no one's giving anything up to Amanek right now. 1v2, and by the time this smoke fades, that clock is already going to be pretty far ticked.
Oh, Twist just moves out as well. Oh, the jump! Amanek nails it! And G2, they've got
allow Jax to take his peek out from the apartments. Now, he goes in and dies immediately. Wanted to just try and get him out, just to keep the pressure on, right? Maybe give you an avenue into top mid if you're G2. He was trying to jump over towards the short side. He wasn't challenging pit, wasn't challenging the bomb site. So that attempt at taking top mid control for G2 just shut down immediately, and so they hope that they can find some solace over here towards B. But that's a tall order. There's 3 players here for NIP. Now REZ will get shut off by the CT smoke at least. But even then, now you've seen Twist on Pillar, you've seen a man in CT. The unknown factor in this round is Mr. Plopsky, still behind the new box. Now everyone's here for NIP. I mean, Hunter, you're not winning this one, man. You've been so good all game long. But there's just
USPs surrounding it. Molotov's again pushing Twist back. He just can't catch a break, man. He can't catch an angle. And the nades go back in onto Amanek, but Twist doesn't care. He's going to push through that molly anyway and does start things off with a pick. Obviously, it's a gun that can't be retrieved here for NIP, which makes things slightly aggravating. But if G2 can see top banana like they look to be doing, that could be an avenue for NIP. The issue is they're fully stacked up on B right now, and G2 are soon going to work that out. Oh, maybe not. Oh dear, Harry.
Oh no.
Oh no, not like this. This is how things go very, very wrong, very, very quickly.
The alternative to that is they go very, very wrong, but kind of more slowly. And that might still happen.
Wrongness is in the air.
Yeah, look, they're sneaking up. They think, you know, they're one step ahead. They think they figured this out. They believe that on the back of not showing their head at banana all this time and throwing all that utility into A, that might have baited some of these rotations over. But that could not be further from the truth. They've got to get Twist off of CT. Now, on the upside, a flashbang gets rid of him, and a smoke could even nullify him in CT, and that leaves just these pistols, but they've done a lot of damage. And oh no! Oh dear! USP's putting up numbers. Kenny and Amanek, he's gone as well. Amanek's fallen, and it's the US.
Ooh, that's a awkward flashbang, but Nex is still going to get up top B. NIP not going to be challenging this. They have the utility, but no early triple B setup, just a passive one. Plopsky on the boost going to be setting up this re-smoke back into banana. Nex is going to get trapped. Great Molotov. He's got to move forward from that molly in front of him, but it actually creates a bit of a problem for Nexa. His teammate trying to help him, but instead, I think that more so hurted him. Or hurt him.
Hurted.
Shut up, Harry. It's been a long day. I think.
I mean, there's still a whole best of 3 and potentially a third map in the tank, Hugo. The day could get that much longer if NIP have their way. And sitting a man up in this round, certainly not unrealistic that they at least keep this dream alive that much longer. Amanek still towards this B side of the map, hoping he can sell a B bomb site fake and maybe force Letcrow away from the long side of the map. 40 seconds left on this clock and a re-smoke coming in at top banana. Amanek now making noise, but he immediately runs away. That's going to be heard if you're NIP. And so they know that keeping 3 players at this A side of the map is hardly a gamble at this point in time. 25 seconds, Hunter. If he catches Letcrow leaving long, maybe there's a chance. Instead, Letcrow gets aggressive. It will get traded by Kenny, but they spot that bomb.
18
critically so. You've got to pick up the pace here and now if you're G2. These kills have got to come flying in, and Forest and Twist holding their own. Kenny's tagged up, and Kenny is shut down.
They don't need to worry about CT, not that they know that, but both players tucked in on the sites.
Oh, and they double up at new box. I love this, right? So REZ is just to draw the attention, and Plopsky doesn't even... Oh, dear.
But do they expect it?
No,
No.
they don't. They don't expect Plopsky. 5
long. That could make matters worse here. Twist going to regress, and he nails Kenny down to 20. Twist up on the site. He's hit the shot. Can he follow up? Can he find another that's chasing him down? And Nex is not going to get the kill. How is Twist still alive and kicking down the door? Oh, he's hit the wall bang. I completely missed it. He's got one more coming, and Kenny S, who's already been tagged, is going to bail out of this round. What an unbelievable performance from Twist.
I don't think I've seen an AWP hold like that inside of the A-bomb. I'm saying a little while. Twist is even looking for it.
He's hunting.
He's looking for it. Oh, he's not going to get it.
There was no rotate. There was no one long. And still, Twist holds his own on his own. Oh, God. As if that, you know, this wasn't hard enough for G2. That nade has just whittled 3 players to 50. What?
AWPs are just too good, man. We're talking about the Krieg, but let's focus on the real the real weapon here. REZ is looking for an ace of his own, mate. Like, we've been going on about Twist all game long, but REZ is here now, ready to... Oh, he's not going to beat him. He's not going to... No one beats Twist, man. No one beats Twist Torp. We've seen Twist Torp. We know what it can do.
What is going on this game?
And so now Twist has come rotating in. You can smell the kills coming his way. You can see them through the walls. And here's the flashbang to try and allow this peak. Twist is closing the... Oh no, he's missed it. Uncharacteristically so. But there's still a man inside of the bomb site. Lecro.
One flash should force a rotate. That's something here. That's, you know, I'm really trying to hold on to things here for G2 and find positives, but this might give them a chance. However, they couldn't win a 5-on-2 into that A site, and the rotate is already back in. Popsky's here, and they only drew him back towards B for a modicum of a moment. 5-on-3. This might just be Mirage on the finish line. Amanek does get an opener. Twist is smoked off on top of the site. Forest up on balcony. They could line up, and the transfer's not there. Amanek gets one, but the trade is in, and Kenny can't find a gun. He's still on the pistol. Nice spam, but 15 seconds. Max 10's out. Hunter's waiting for contact. He's been popped in, but Plopsky gonna nail the shot, and even following up, Amanek getting dinked. This is a rough start for G2, and NIP are all over this B-bomb site, charging through. USP's already been picked up. The CT's running in through the doorway, not waiting for the bomb to go down, but it won't work out for them. Kenny gets dinked in the process, and he's going to get overrun. Plopsky with a double in that round.
REZ is left fighting for his life, but he's got it down to the 1v1, and now trying to duck out. Oh, Hunter didn't see him.
No idea.
Hunter didn't see him. REZ, this is terrifying. There's REZ emerging, but no one's killed anyone yet, and Hunter closing the gap is going to get the kill on the bomb, and there's just enough time left for the defuse. It's going to be close.
Actually, no, he hasn't. Oh, my. Yikes.
Well.
What a play from REZ. I mean, yeah, that play with the flash getting out back from the Palace. Hunter has absolutely no idea. No one even coming for him. No one even spotting it. And just really, really nice delay play from REZ. Doesn't take the fight. And, well, that will win the round for NIP. 5-0 on this T side, Harry. Look at this spray. It is lethal. That Krieg is just broken. And I'm going to keep saying that until it gets fixed. So, you know, relentless, I know. But what can you do? 5-0. And the double AWP in for G2. Blocks smoke from Kenny accidentally as he tries to make that cat jump, and he needs to smoke off their molly to retreat into connector. It's fine. He stops the window smoke from landing, so that's something here for G2, but second AWP on B will be where the real stars start to shine. Amanek nailing a second as well. Almost a third. REZ is quick with that Krieg once again, but he can't find a follow-up in this round. Letgo getting spammed from the connector. Gets away with 8 points of health. The nade not quite connecting, and he needs to hit the shot if he wants to win this one, but the repeak is there from Kenny, and that leaves Forest alone. Not for long. He'll join his teammates in the graveyard, and that will be a first round taken finally for G2.
Yeah, it really feels like these AWPs have been the turning point for either
G2.
side.
Do they know he's tucked though, Jax? Ooh, he's not checking it. Plopsky gets away with a kill. Trade is there, and Plopsky will do one better. Jungle smoke is down, but they won't expect a third man here inside of the site. Hunter lets the first man pass, but he doesn't realize it. Forrest going to move up with the bomb. That's info, but the flash is good, and Plopsky is just not stopping. Hunter eventually dropping that bomb. 2-on-2 here. Twist needs to nail a shot. Plopsky's killed himself in a Molotov, and REZ does get that trade. That frees up some time here for NIP, and time that is valuable for Amanek as he comes in on this flank.
Yeah, G2, they've been holding their breath, waiting for this flank all round long. Will it amount to anything? Twist. Oh, Christ. Does get caught out just, but I don't know if that's being caught out as such, but he does get shut down at least. Amanek's already passed that ramp Molotov, and REZ going for the open plot. Oh no, Amanek, oh, it's chaos, but he does get the kill. But I was going to say, right, versus G2, one of the things that we know, obviously, with the whole Jax having to switch to English, I'm not sure how much he's improved, but things are looking good. The one thing I will say is we notice G2 are pretty keen to call pauses in, right? And I feel like a lot of that isn't just because they're a newer squad, right, so they're trying to make sure everyone's on the same page, but it's because if there are any of these little translation problems, if there are any little snags here and there, you can talk them through with a lot less pressure. And you've also got, you know, your coach there to chime in and help out. And I think, for NIP, calling a tactical pause in around 15, bit of a double-edged sword, because you've also given G2 another 30 seconds, right, to try and figure out how it is they want to approach this final round.
Yeah, and I feel like if there's one thing I've seen from watching the Pro League in these last few weeks is that, the one coach that always has something to say is Malik. He's always there. He's always up in the face of his players, making sure they know what they're doing, making sure they're getting the credit where credit is due, and lots of like one-on-one time, which I really like to see, very personal.
Well, another thing is, in the first few weeks when we saw them, it was one-on-one time. Usually he was with Jax, kind of speaking to him, whereas now it seems like he's with Nexa a lot more. So I do wonder if Jax is kind of at the point where he doesn't need to be babysat. But here's the fast play anyway. No more babysitting. Instead, it's baby rushing as they go running into this site. Jax is going to perish in that Molotov, but he takes one down with him. However, the CZ's made things tricky, and Kenny's got to bow out of CT. The bomb plant's been found now for NIP. Not enough to find REZ, and a bit more damage done, but still no kills coming in. And there's the re-challenge from Twist. The flashbang's good. Amanex desperately trying to help out.
Hectic when they saw, 4 players in middle and just assuming potentially, we can plant. They're all in mid. Oh dear. Plopsky's dropped the bomb as G2 run through a smoke. That could be the game. That could be the play that has just shut down this entire map for G2. Any chance of getting back into it. And this is surely going to be a 14th round, right? No utility, choke points to be pushed for G2, and Galil's to be played. That AWP is going to hit this shot if the Molly doesn't push Hunter back before. And it's hard to see a way that G2 can get back into this now.
Especially because NIP have done such a good job of spacing out this utility, right? So that every time they've tried to find an advantage or just inch out towards ramp or expelled some utility of their own, it's been immediately cancelled. And so G2, they've had very little they had into this round, whittled away from them. And now this one flashbang on Hunter is all they've got to try and give them a way of getting back into this.
REZ saw him. That's info for NIP to dedicate to this angle. Forrest has killed another one at ramp. REZ misses a shot. The Kree being better, but the AWP even more so. And it's just Hunter left up. Not long. Smoke in the window will allow for this boost. But I'm sure NIP are aware of the possibility. Look at the double setup here with Plopsky and Forrest holding for it. Not going to be the boost anyway, as G2 send players through the connector. Ollie up on short, but it's not a worry. Kenny with the re-smoke really just wants to deny information right now, not give NIP an inch into this round. Now that barrel's been spotted, but Plopsky doesn't want to face wide. He will go for it eventually, dropping Jax and the follow-up. Big kills from Plopsky. He has been the star of this series, and there is no doubt in my mind in saying that. MVP, as he looks to finish it off here and now. G2 want to try and recover with a B walk. There's only one man inside of the site, that is Latcro, but he's just crossed back towards the bomb site. Going to have a bit of info here if he jumps, but dangerous game to play with. 30 seconds, Molotov's going to push him forward. They won't tick his damage. They won't hear his footsteps. Plopsky's also here as well in the right time. They're waiting for this flank from Hunter, but 25 seconds. They can't afford to wait too long. These guys are actually going back. Hunter gets a kill. They're going to come underpass and try and split A, but we've already seen G2 lose rounds to time, and Twist is here once again to reap the rewards. He's found a frag. Into the connector they go. The info's there. Twist just needs to hold the line, but he gets tagged down. Goes back in for more. 10 seconds. Surely not, as he hits the tag, and there's just no way they're getting this bomb down. Nexa with a frag.
Spots Pronex here in the corner, takes him down, turns around for the 180, still 15 bullets left. Fire back, unshuts it, are you kidding? It's gonna be a double, he does it again!